Calls are recorded for quality and the purposes stated in our privacy notice. Please stay on the line for the next available representative.
One moment while we connect you with a customer service professional.
All of our service representatives are currently helping other customers. Your call should be answered shortly.
Okay, guys, so today is Friday, August the 22nd. Friday, August the 22nd, 2025, 10:32 a.m. on Friday. Still trying to handle this issue with this bill. Hello? Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Hello? Hello? Interesting.
All of our service
Hello?
Hello, thank you for calling At&t. My name is Isabel. Who do I have the pleasure to speak with today?
Hi, Isabel. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm calling to get some issues on my account cleared up. Do you have my account number pulled up?
May I have it, please?
Okay, let me receive. Do you have it online? Where's the file? Where's the folder? Hold on a second. A good number to call back is on the account. Ooh,
Okay, thank you so much. Is that number an At&t number?
Excuse me?
Yep, is that number an At&t number?
What do you mean?
Well, if that number is with us or with another company?
No, that is the phone number to contact me back. Didn't you just ask me for that?
Okay. And
I don't know why you
help
asked that. I don't know why you asked that question. That was weird. You asked me, did that number I give you? You asked me for a good callback number in case the line gets disconnected, and I gave you the number, and you asked me, is it with AT&T or is it with another provider? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Why would they tell you guys to ask the customers that? Is it so you can upsell me stuff if I was with AT&T Wireless?
No, because if your cell phone is with us, we can send you text messages with information about your account if we need to do so.
Interesting. Okay, so here's the issue with the account. My $81 credit is not showing properly, and there's a $10.04 late fee on my September bill that should not be there.
Okay, sure. Let me take a look into that.
Mm-hmm. Wow, my back. Put that phone back over here on the charge. Or just on the little stand. That was just an interesting question, you think? Like, they never asked that before. Like... Right, exactly. I told you all the strangeness that happens that they don't think you're paying attention to. So when I was with T-Mobile, they never asked me, is that our number or is that AT&T? So what's that about? Because I think it should ask you if you want to sign up for text alerts. That's what it should ask you. And I don't think it matters if you're with AT&T as a carrier or T-Mobile or Verizon or whoever. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Your account.
Excuse me?
Into your account.
Excuse me?
I'm checking your account.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should see it right there. And some weird thing is going on where it's now saying that the $150 that was paid is now past due. So you're going to see that there too. If you don't understand the account, on the last chat session that I did, I asked for a supervisor that would work in billing, that would be like a, what you would call it, a account retention specialist, unless AT&T has done away with those people. So, you know, we don't need to like look at it for hours. I'm telling you what's going on with it, and that something strange is happening with my account. That shouldn't be happening, because the bill was paid in full. If you see the payment on August the 15th, $450.
Yes, I see. Yep, I see it here.
Right, but then why does it show that it's past due?
I'm checking onto that right now.
Yeah, that's why I just want to make sure that we're on the line together, because they're doing some weird thing where I've requested a call back like 3 different times, and as soon as I push the button and say, yes, I'm that person, it hangs up. So that's why I keep going, hello, hello. That's why I keep doing that. So nothing against you.
Yeah, no worries, I'm here.
Nothing against you. Yeah, it's a strange thing, because
I completely understand.
yeah, if you get, I don't know if you guys can see into accounts where whenever somebody went in there and altered it, but that chat conversation happened. It was a chat, like, you know, over the My AT&T app. I was chatting with someone. So in order for them to have ever opened up my account, it should have some type of a identifier there, timestamp, date, agent number, however you guys identify yourself. I used to work from home for AT&T, so that's the reason why I knew something wasn't right about that chat person I was talking to, because they were ridiculing everything that I'm saying. I'm saying to them, hey, I made the payment. Why is my account showing a $19.70 credit? The person goes, okay, you made the payment. So what form of money did you use? Like what form of payment did you? I said, excuse me, you don't see it there? So that was a red flag right there, because you shouldn't ask me that question when it's showing right there. It was with a Visa ending in whatever 4 digits, right? You should see that. So I got a little bit perturbed at that point, because I noticed that this person not only was playing the same game that the chat person before them was playing, they were playing the game together. And the game was to say that I'm crazy, I didn't make a payment of $150, and that my account would have then been brought to a zero balance. The new bill that's for September the 2nd should say $36.20, not with the extra $10.04 added to it. And the credit should be $81, because there was a $60 payment made and then another $21 payment made. So AT&T is making it look like they could steal people's prepaid money. That's what it's looking like. And turn it all around as if, nope, you still owe us. And you see how it says $190? Let me tell you what that is. That is the $150 plus the $40 that they're saying is owed for September.
Right, well, I was double checking here, and I do see the payments that you made. So I see that your account balance right now, you have a positive account balance of $40.70.
And that's incorrect. That's incorrect. That's why I told you that you don't need to stare at it for a long time, because I'm telling you what it should say. It's simple math. So I know that that's what it says. See, what happened was I made the first contact about it showing a $19.70 credit. Okay. $21, 60 was made, and then 21, that makes 81. And then all of a sudden, instead of it showing an $81 credit, it showed a $19.70 credit. That's what prompted me to hit people up on the chat. I spoke to somebody named Remy, and I spoke to somebody named Trisha May. So at this point, I need to speak to a supervisor, because when I worked for AT&T, I didn't sit on the phone and stay on like silence for so long and make the customer just wonder, what am I doing? And when a customer asked to speak to a supervisor, I had to go ahead and escalate that call or escalate that account. That's what I need to be done, because AT&T is playing with my livelihood of needing my internet services. So we need to rectify this situation today before September the 2nd. And the first thing that you could do for me is go ahead and take off that $10.04 that's making the bill 39, whatever it is. 39 something. What does it say it is? 39 what for September?
Well, if you see here, you made a payment of $60. Then you made the payment of $150. So that's here. That's $210.16. And then you made another payment for $21. So the total of that is $231.16, right?
Right.
So you had your last bill for $190.
Nope. Pause. See, they must train y'all how to talk like thieves. Because that ain't what I asked you. I asked you to tell me, what is it saying September 2nd's bill is? That's the question that I asked you.
Yeah, for September 2nd, it was $40.30.
Thank you. $36.20 minus $40 is what? That's going to be that $10.04 fraudulent late fee. How is September 2nd bill late if it's in August? It's August. It's August 2025. It's not September. So how is there a late fee on that bill?
Because the previous bill was due on August the 2nd and you made the payment the 15th.
No. Look into the system. Did you not see me talk to somebody named Moses, or is AT&T routing certain customers' account that's with this AT&T Care Access stuff to rob them, to steal from them? Let me know what's going on. Let me know. Because somebody named Moses said, oh, if you can make a payment of $70, I said, no. Notate the account that I will make the payment of $150. So no, $10 is not the same as, what do y'all say it is now? $190? So how is the bill even looking like that? Do you not have really good sense where you could look at the bill and say, okay, well, if she made all this payment on it, no, you guys are stealing, and you're not going to steal from my household anymore. Ever. Because it just started, because somebody felt like I struck a nerve in them because I called them a fake agent, and it's looking like I'm talking to another one. So I asked you to speak to a supervisor. It's something so weird that when my account was in arrears, it sounded like I was talking to real people. Oh, well, could you just put 50 on it? Could you do? That's weird, right? And then as soon as a whole payment is made, now I'm talking to these people from the Twilight Zone. That when I tell you what's right, you tell me what's wrong, and you think I'm going to pay for it. I tell you this is what's right about my bill. You tell me that's wrong, and then you think you're going to make me pay for it. Right? No, it doesn't work like that. If the computer says AT&T under my account is owed $150, that was paid in full. Not a whole new bill or whatever the hell you trying to add to it. So your job is to escalate this account. That's what your job is to do. Now, if it's something that's on my account that's because I'm with this AT&T Access, if it's something on that account that says that, then you should be putting me over to them. But the fact that you're just holding the phone after I tried to get in contact with a rep, a real live human that has sense, has been trained to know how to talk to a customer, and then I get you, and you keeping me on hold. I don't hear you typing anything. I don't hear you touching on the computer. I don't hear you doing anything. It's like you're putting me on mute as I'm talking, because I can't hear no background noise. I can't hear anything. That's a telltale sign when I'm dealing with one of you kind of weirdo agents with these companies. I pay attention. Okay, so please go ahead and escalate the account. Because September 2nd bill that I printed out, it says $10.04 is owed as a late fee. But when I called to rectify the situation on the bill, the guy was trying to say, oh, if you could only pay $70. I said, no, I'm not going to just pay $70. It says $150 is due along with these late fees. So I'm going to go ahead and pay him. I'm not going to even expect AT&T to remove them, because AT&T keep acting like it's such a poor company that every time you turn around, it gotta keep nickeling and diming every time you turn around. So don't worry about it. I'll pay the entire $150. So you should see Moses, unless he was lying, unless he wasn't really a real agent too. Because you being an agent and you act like you can't see none of the previous contacts. Why is that?
Well, I do see it here right now.
Well, then, he should have notated that he told me I could pay $70. I'm like, nah, that's a setup. AT&T don't work like that. AT&T is such a poor company. It has a nickel and dime its customers. I'm sure it's doing it to the wireless customers, too. I'm sure, because I work for the wireless division. And people were always calling about their bills being, what is this? What is that? What is this? But I work for a company that told us to research it, escalate it, and all of that. So that must have been when AT&T was doing the righteous thing for its customers, to retain its customers. I'm with the Access Care program, and you haven't transferred me there yet. I've been trying to research it behind the scenes. It keeps talking that you're supposed to talk to the Access Care, and that's not what's happening. So I just want to know what's the deal. Because it's the weirdest thing how when you're talking to me, it's like you take a lot of time to like, you're not saying anything. I'm teaching my daughter how to read the energy when you're calling these companies, when they're setting you up, when they're setting your account up to steal from you, put all these exorbitant charges on it. This is what they do. They don't talk. You work in customer service. You know that you can't do a lot of dead air. You'll be dinged for that. But that's how you know they have you transferred to certain agents to take care of certain customer accounts that they already put over there to steal from them. So you need to notate the count, because I'm not going to sit on my phone and talk to you or listen to you breathe or silence or whatever you're doing over there. Notate my account that I called in and those charges are wrong. I'm with this so-called Access account with AT&T Access through the Affordable Care Program, for Affordable Connectivity Program, EBB, whatever it is. And that I need somebody from AT&T to give me a call back to rectify this situation, because I won't call y'all back again. I promise you that. I will not be calling y'all back again. So notate the account. Okay? Notate the account that I called in. This is my two chat people. That's 2 people. And then I called 2 times and it asked for you guys to call back because it said you had a high call volume. That's 4, and now you 5. This is the 5th attempt for me to rectify this bill. Now, here's the truth. The bill was $150. I made the payment of $150. The new bill for September the 2nd, it said it's supposed to be $36.20, but it's a wrongful $10 fee. I'm not going to pay y'all not one more $10. I will not pay you not one more $10. So we will still have the service, unless you're going to lie and act like I owe you $190. So we will wait to see what happens September the 2nd. But I will not call y'all back now one more time, because y'all are not going to play with me. You can play with other people. They can get all upset and all this. Nah, I'm not going to do it. This is one game you won't win. Okay? So whatever you said your name was, I recorded this conversation. You said a who? Sophia? Isabel. Well, your call, wherever you are, I don't know where you're located in the world, but your headphone. See, when I work from home, we had to make sure our headphones was good. We had to have a certain type of a headphone, all of that. So I don't know if you're in some rural part of the country, town. I don't know where you at. But they must have trained you to keep putting it on mute so we won't hear all that shit in the background. Because that's why customers, if you answer the call, they're going to, or you call people back, they're going to keep going, hello, because they don't hear anything. It's too silent. I don't even hear you clicking on a computer. So it's something really weird going on with these companies. And my household will just not be subjugated to playing the game. So if you think this was the perfect opportunity, we're going to exorbitate her. Okay, do it. I didn't orchestrate it. I didn't orchestrate it. Whoever did it over there did it. So notate the account. Customer said she will not call back in to rectify this account. She says her account should be $36.20 due September the 2nd, and she should have an $81 credit there. So by the time September the 2nd comes, $36.20 should be deducted from $81, and then that's what the credit should show for, say it with me, October 2025. Okay?
Well, but I guess why is the $80? Because I see that you already have a positive account balance of 40. And if you do the math with the payments that you missed and the payments that you made.
Hello. You can do this with another customer that you call back, but you're not going to do it with me. As I just indicated to you that this call is being recorded to prove that what At&t did. That's what I record you guys. And you didn't even say this is on a recorded line. Thank you for calling. That's how you know this shit is set up. You see? None of the protocol. This is recorded line. She didn't even ask me to identify my 4 digits of my PIN code on the account.
Okay. She sure did.
Of course she didn't.